think given like all of our backgrounds, in some way, shape, or form, we've been, I don't want to say traumatized, but I've had certain experiences in TradFi where we're like, oh, let's build this solution on chain that can kind of fix or improve a lot of those kind of middle and back office processes that maybe historically have been frustrating. That said, over the past year, I've actually been extremely pleasantly surprised by how progressive institutions have been in this space and have continued to be in this space, despite market conditions, obviously a very mixed regulatory environment. So I know you guys obviously talk to a whole kind of host of institutions as well in your day-to-day. Give us some insight in terms of kind of how and why they kind of continue to explore the space, what they're excited about, like give us some alpha in terms of what their views are and how they're kind of pushing ahead.
Sure, so I'll take two examples maybe on how broken things are in TradFi and things could improve. So what we worked in is asset-backed securities. People are obsessed with tokenizing securities, but there is an asset backing that security. So in traditional finance, what happens is that the security is backed by 100 loans. You'll have to go do a due diligence on those 100 loans. The entity doing the due diligence, which is a verification agent, could be an auditor like Deloitte or a custodian bank like BNY Mellon, and you go through individual loans. What blockchain is allowing us to do, we use an AI engine to read all those loans, create an exception report, a BNY Mellon kind of custodian looks at that, certifies, and I create an NFT on the subnet, which means that the identity of the loan, which is the asset backing a security, is now established on the subnet. So for all future transactions, you don't need to do another due diligence. So if you think of it from TradFi processes, so due diligence is one, reporting is another. At the end of the month, all money collected against loans after 15 days is reported, which means 30 plus 15, 45 days. You do a couple of reconciliations, you are at 55 days. So something that happened to my pool is known to me as an investor 55 days later. With the blockchain, use of smart contracts, that is straight through, and I know real time what's happening to my portfolio.